How to trick your brain in saving money. You come across $100 on the street. What would you do with it? Ordering pizza, buying new shoes, and taking your significant other out to dinner. But putting the money into your account is arguably the least thrilling. Saving money can often feel like you're wasting it or giving it to a stranger. If you're concerned about overspending and not having a saving habit, watch this video. The video will show you how to deceive your brain into conserving money. Remember to subscribe to the channel and receive more fascinating material. Happy watching! Automate your savings and investment deposits. Making saving and investing a one-time decision rather than having to remember to do it every month is the single most effective way to spend less. Setting up monthly transfers from your checking account to your bank account shortly after your paycheck arrives will fool your brain into thinking you have less money in the first place. You are more likely to spend less if you have less money in your bank account. Automatic deposits are definitely a lifesaver when it comes to putting money down for retirement or contributing into your assets, but they can also help you save more money in general. Services such as the Wealthfront Cash Account offer a top-of-market APY up to $1 million in FDIC insurance, unlimited transfers, and no fees. You can also set up recurring transfers for once a week, every other week, once a month, on the 1st and 15th, or once a month depending on when the payday is. Make a commitment worth keeping. When you sit down and plan out how much money you want to spend each month, there's generally no real reason to keep to it. Sure, you'll be disappointed in yourself for going over budget, but what is maturity if not a series of little disappointments to learn to live with? Setting up a commitment device, effectively forming a contract with oneself that includes a punishment of some sort, is critical to sticking to a budget. When you put up a commitment device, you are saying to yourself, I want to save for retirement, but I know it will be difficult for me, so I'm going to do something that will make the advantages outweigh the expense. I'm going to make it extremely difficult for me to violate that contract. A contract with yourself can take numerous forms, but the penalty must be severe enough to ensure that you stay to your aim. Examples include promising your partner or roommate that if you don't stick to your budget, you'll deep clean your entire house, or writing a contract with yourself stating that if you don't spend less, you'll cancel your Netflix subscription. Look, there are moments when you need to be honest with your inner child and set some ground rules. Unsubscribe and delete. By eliminating possibilities for automatic purchases, you can also teach your brain to spend less impulsively. Start by unsubscribing from all your favorite online shopping's mailings. Then, delete the account where you previously put your payment card and shipping information. The next time you're tempted by an online sale, remember that checking out will take longer because you'll have to re-enter all of your information. That amount of time may be sufficient for your brain to determine whether you truly require the item. Let's call it shopping yoga. Take a deep breath, allow yourself some time and space, and think about it for a minute. Don't immediately click the purchase button. Leave it in the cart for the time being. Take time to appreciate what you already have. Take inventory of your possessions. Do you have any brand new garments stashed away in the back of your closet? Is that blank notebook or that cool-looking bottle of balsamic vinegar truly necessary? One impediment of accumulating money is impulsively spending for the sake of instant gratification. Realizing and appreciating what you already have will help you teach your brain to think about the future transactions more carefully. Make separate saving accounts for different types of spending. According to a study conducted by neuroscientists in the United Kingdom, even if you can only save $1 a day, watching your account balance steadily climb can light up your brain's reward center. As a result, you may feel more confident in developing better financial habits. Having separate accounts for different expenses guarantees that the funds are available when you need them. It also makes sticking to a budget a lot easier. If you can automate the transfers of funds from your paycheck directly into these accounts, it may be easier for your brain to adjust to the concept of spending constraints. Make more phone calls to your buddies. Instead of going on a shopping spree or binging on fast food after a stressful week, phone a buddy. This teaches your brain to rely on new, healthier coping methods, such as spending quality time with the people you care about rather than shopping for distractions. The answer to change your brain's behavior is to develop and embrace healthy saving habits. You'll be able to commit to a regular schedule if you train your brain to do so, all while building a secure and financial future. Begin a competition. If you thrive in competitions, find a savings partner and organize a competition. Set some saving goals and see who can stick it out the longest. You can give the winner a small prize, such as a free lunch, or you can just give them a badge of pride, making the savings game completely free. Because some people are naturally competitive, this is a good way to put that trait to use. You'll both be winners regardless of who wins this competition, because you'll have saved during it. Visualize your future rich. Self-visualization can help you achieve your financial goals. If you're having problems saving, imagine yourself achieving the final objective, whether it's purchasing a house, taking a dream vacation, or retiring wealthy. Why does this work? According to research, visualizing yourself doing something alters your brain's functions in much the same way that really doing something does. Visualizing oneself as a good saver who meets their financial goals might assist you in taking the necessary tips. Inquire about the true value of an item. We frequently purchase items not because we require them, but because we desire them based on fantasies. For instance, you may have once purchased a car that was more expensive than it needed to be because you thought it would make you look awesome. It will no longer cool 3 years later, yet the bank will be insisting on receiving payments. Needless to say, you'll have to discover how little people care about the car you drive. We are frequently victims of anchoring bias, which occurs when the worth of something is determined by our immediate reaction to it. To give you an example, if someone managed to buy 1,000, they'd be overjoyed. However, if they saw the same TV offered for $600 a week ago and it has now been up to $800, they would be hesitant to pay the $800. Always figure out how much the item you are buying is really worth. Your car's intrinsic value was in getting you to and from work on time. The main difference between a $10,000 car and a $25,000 car is generally comfort and certainly not by $15,000. Ask yourself what practical use an item has for you, then compare that to the price you intend to pay. Taking the time to consider these advantages and disadvantages of a purchase can help you save money. That's all for today. We hope you would find the video beneficial and follow the instructions to plan some savings. Do not forget to like the video. Also, do us a favor of subscribing the video for the interesting content. Goodbye!